Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to Random Pick Day. Now, I've got a couple of things in my hands. An Xbox controller and an iPhone. So, I'm going to be doing a Siri picks my players today. So I need to show you roughly what we've got in the club right now. So I'm going to let Siri choose between my first 100 players in my club. So 10 pages with 10 players on each page. On page number 1 is mainly loans. I will use them today. Like normally on FIFA 17, I only had like 3 game loans and stuff, and that is obviously an issue. However, I feel like I can get my clips in 5 games with the likes of Ronaldo, Suarez. And then if we were to unluckily get like Kimmich, I can just go and buy one off the market because he's someone that I could actually afford to get. We've also got Ruud Gullit. I would absolutely love that. He's like my favourite player on this game. And then we've got some more icons here, of course. Ronaldinho, we've got, you know, Vieira, Rijkaard, Okocha, and then a whole bunch of informs. So, inform-wise, they go down really quickly. And there's a lot of them that I don't want to use. So we've got to try and dodge them with Siri. But of course, it's going to be completely random. I've then got some high-rated players, which I would love anyone from this page. That would work for me a treat. We'll go all the way up to page number 10. You can see the sort of players that we're getting down to here. So there's a chance for us to build either a really cheap team if we get kind of unlucky, or we could have a complete and utter mega squad depending on what Siri picks for us today. So smash a like on the video, let's get into it. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 5.
The answer is 5. So what have we actually got on page number 5? Okay, this is the page that I said I'd love anyone from, so I'm happy about that. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
1.
1. So today we're going to be using Thiago Alcantara, the Spaniard 88 rated player on this game. He's a 5-star skiller. Actually really happy about that. I mean, it could have been better. We could have got Dybala. However, Thiago's a great pick. That is the first pick for the random pick today. I think I've said pick about 12 times in 30 seconds. So moving on to the second one, shall we? Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
That would be 1.
That would be 1. So we are going to get a player from our first page, guys. Mainly loans, but there is some serious option here. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 10.
The answer is 10. We actually get Ruud Gullit. That's ridiculous. So I don't even have to use one of my loans. I just get to use what is my favourite player on this game. Thiago and Ruud Gullit. I wonder what we can do with them two together. Let's get a third player, shall we? Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 4.
The answer is 4. So what's on page 4? Probably some really dead informs. Yeah, like we need one of the last 3 players here. Siri, give me...
I thought so.
Oh, what am I doing? Hey Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
It's 7.
It's 7. Is 7? No. Oh, 7 is Theo Hernandez. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Probably if I was going to get any of those special items, it would be Theo Hernandez that I would want. For a minute, I thought it was Neuer, but unfortunately it isn't. But I'll definitely take Theo. Ones to watch Hernandez actually looks quite good. So I've got my 3 players. One icon, my favourite in the game as well. We've also got Theo Hernandez, ones to watch, and we've got Thiago Alcantara. I will now cut to the regular scheduled random pick, where I will build a team, go out and use them, and let you know how everyone's played. Okay, so into building our squad as normal then. I've gone for a formation today which is not something I typically use. I'm going for the 4-2-3-1. It's like very central, nothing but like central players. So CDMs, cams, strikers, no wingers or anything in this particular team. And I think it could do us quite well with some 1-2 passing and stuff. So with the 3 players that I've got, obviously left back for Theo Hernandez. Now we've got central cam for Ruud Gullit. 1 that helps with chemistry, and 2 like, damn, like he's so good that we need to make the whole team around him. Right striker, or I mean right cam should I say, for Thiago Alcantara. I think that could work quite well as well. So moving on into the team, I've got Keylor Navas in goal. I've then got 2 really powerful centre-backs, or quick centre-backs should I say, in Varane and Eric Bailly. Like that's a duo and a half that we need to try out today. On the right back side of things, I have got Aurier because he gets a strong link to Bailly, who needs 2 strong links. And then, of course, our first random pick player today is going to be Theo Hernandez. Hernandez. He is a ones-to-watch version of a 75 rated non-rare gold. This guy's got 84 pace, 74 dribbling, 72 defending and 76 physical. But he's 6 foot tall for a left back, which I think is pretty good. Will he really fit into a nice high rated team like this today though? We shall find out. In the DM roles today, I've got what I would consider as two centre midfielders. So they're a little bit out of place. But it is Tolisso and Herrera. And I think they're still going to do a good job there. The defensive stats are still very good. I've got Forsberg as a left cam. I just needed someone from the Bundesliga. And I was interested to try him out because he looks good. He was good last year and stuff like that. And then we've got Timo Werner up front. They get a strong link, of course, both playing for Leipzig. So our second random pick player today is going to be Thiago. He has had a massive boost from FUT 17 to FUT 18 and does kind of look sick in terms of 85 passing, 90 dribbling. Pace and shooting, meh, a little bit not what I'm after. I'm maybe hoping for higher, but I have put a Hunter chemistry style on him. And of course he has got 5-star skills. Now Hullet. It's all about the main man, Hullet. This whole team is just built around him. He is going to be the main focal point. 90 rated, a member of Club 80, of course, and he just has some of the best stats in the game. The whole left-hand side, pace, shooting, passing, it's all 88. You know, why not, right? It's just, give him some crazy stats. He's got 4-star skill and a 5-star weak foot, which for me is probably going to make him the best player in the entire game, and I can't wait to get into some games with him and test him out. Well, that is exactly what I did. I went into a whole bunch of games, and I've got to say, he just completely and utterly ran the show. Now, this first goal here is actually kind of cool. Like, Hullet doesn't score it, but we get a Rabona goal from Forsberg. Yeah, I must have been spamming the LT button as I was hitting shoot there. So that looks kind of cool. Nice little goal to start things off. And then we do get one with Timo Werner here. Turns the defender really well and just hits that low driven past the goalkeeper. Not the prettiest of goals, but he does well to take the ball there, turn that defender, and then like get an angle at it where it's going to go past the goalie. Next goals that I score, I managed to get 2 goals in, like, I think we played 4 games here today, and in the 4 games we played, I think I got 2 goals with Thiago, both in the same match. Now, he goes a little bit distant when it comes to like Hullet being in the team, so obviously that's a thing. But I still actually really like him, and that's a really nice goal to score actually. Forsberg putting up just a complete peach on a plate, and Thiago just volleys it in over the keeper as he gets completely wiped out by him as well. But I'm sure he'll take that injury for scoring the goal. Now we move on to just the best player on FIFA 18. Like, I've shown you like 4 or 5 goals so far, and then the rest of them are all with Hullet. You just can't get the ball away from this man. I've never played him at cam on FIFA 18, and I've not used him before that since like FIFA 14 or something like that. So having Hullet back in my club is one of the most fun things. He just is the best, and I'm sure you can grasp that from me saying it like 5 times already. But I play him at centre mid, and he's kind of dominant. He'll win games for me, that's for sure, but that's like in a box-to-box kind of deal. Like, he'll score the odd goal every couple games or something. But when you play him at cam, I'm talking like multiple goals per game. He is just influential. That central cam, where he's got the 5-star weak foot to shoot on either foot, he can run off in both directions. Like, this guy is just a cheat code on FIFA 18, and he definitely made this squad better than what it was, you know, because otherwise it's just like your average to moderate, decent looking team. But with someone like Icon Ruud Hullet, the 90 rated version, yeah, it just transforms it into a bunch of winners. Now, I wonder what the difference between Ruud Hullet 90 and 86 is. Obviously, there's like over 1 million coins difference, or maybe even 2 million coins at this point in time. But he doesn't have the 4-star skills. I'm pretty sure he still has the 5-star weak foot, but I think he's only got 3-star skills. Now, you might notice it. I can't remember if I do it too often in these clips. The first goal with him, I think I rainbow flicked. But I do this thing where I just rainbow flick it over a defender and then volley it. And it just flies into the back of the net. And I do that so often. It's become my go-to with Ruud Hullet because he just does it so well. He's got the legs on him so that when he does the rainbow flick, sometimes he'll either let it bounce once and hit it on the half volley, or he'll be able to full up volley it like before it drops to the ground. And it's something that a lot of defenders just can't can't stop. His shot power is nuts. Like, I'm scoring goals from all over the place. Hit the low drivens, it's just going to fly under the keeper. If you don't hit a low driven, you're going to see that ball soar into the top corner. So far, I'd say this is the most perfect player I've used on the game. And I wonder, like, just how many players are going to get better than this over time. Like, obviously, there's a prime Ruud Gullit, which has got probably some slightly better stats in different areas. But it's going to be tough to beat this one because the pace and stuff that he's got is just crazy. So moving on into the end of the video, we can give everyone a little bit of a rating. Keylor Navas in goal does concede a fair bit, but his distribution is good. And I really like Bailly and Varane at the back. That's just a lovely, lovely partnership. They do very good things and help stop a lot of goals going in. Aurier is a solid right back. He's definitely not as good as the likes of Kyle Walker or Hector Bellerin and stuff like that in the Prem, but he's still pretty good. Now, Theo Hernandez is going to get a 4-star value for money and a 7 out of 10. I think he's average on the game, but in terms of value for money, this one's to watch. You know, if he does ever get an inform, I feel like it's going to be profit if you buy him for what he's currently at. Just because you're not spending much to have something like that in your club, and if he does get an inform, boom, there's some money for you. Herrera and Tolisso both did a really good job in the CDM role, actually. They stayed back when I wanted them to, which was kind of important. Now, both Forsberg and Werner, the Leipzig guys, they were, I guess, kind of quiet compared to the other two in the attack. But Forsberg's first touch and dribbling of the ball is actually really good. And, of course, Werner's pace is excellent. His finishing's decent too. But Thiago is going to get a 4.5-star value for money from me and an 8 out of 10. I feel like you're getting an 88 rated player for a very good price here. And just in general, he's a solid player. His first touch and like 5-star skills and dribbling of the ball is great. Playing him on the right-hand side means his weak foot doesn't really affect him too much. But as you can see here, I have just covered the tiniest corner of the star on the 5th star for value for money for Gullit. He is expensive. He's nearly 1 million coins more than what I paid for him right now. He's at least 500,000 more than what I paid right now. But I've just given him the first 10 out of 10 I might have ever given. I don't know if I've ever given more than a 9.5. He's the perfect player. What can I say? You get Ruud Gullit, you complete FIFA. He is that good, and I absolutely adore him. I bought him as an investment at the start of FIFA because spending a lot of money at the start means that you can get icons when they're cheaper, when not many people have coins. He has since risen and I could sell him for profit. Am I going to sell him for profit? No, I'm keeping him. He wins me games. He is so much fun. So that is my stance on Ruud Gullit, and the whole episode of the Random Pick today, I'd say, has been a pretty good success. Thank you to Siri for picking my players. Thanks to you guys for checking out the video today. Smash a thumbs up if you have enjoyed. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.